Hi, Mary Morrissey here, and I want to personally welcome you to the DreamBuilder community. So congratulations on investing in yourself and in your dream. You made a great decision with this program. So I'm inviting you now to please watch this entire video because I'm going to tell you how to get the most value out of your investment with this program. DreamBuilder program brings you a proven, reliable, repeatable system for transforming your dream into your results. And you're going to discover a wealth of transformational information and tools throughout these trainings. And you'll create a vision for every area of your life where you are going to have results anyway. Health and well-being, love and relationships, your vocation, what you're doing with your time and talent, and how much time and money freedom you would love. It's important to know that when you make a commitment to yourself like this, all kinds of other things tend to come up to stop you. There's a pattern of your life that's produced the results you have currently. That pattern could be called an operating system or a paradigm. And when you say, I'm going to be more than what I've ever been before, I'm going to have better results than I've ever had before, I'm going to actually transform something I've wanted to transform for a very long time, part of you really does want to do that, and part of you isn't quite sure you can. Part of you is wondering if you can really be that and do that, and that part of you can begin to try to talk you out of it. Like, who do you think you are? You don't have time for this. You've done this before and it never works, and you hear that voice of dissuasion and put it off and don't do this. Know this, it's going to talk to you. Not maybe, absolutely. It's like the gravitational pull to the familiar. But you will have an opportunity with my support over these next 90 days. These next 90 days can be a wonderful and extraordinary journey for you. So I'm going to invite you to decide to be your own best coach these next 90 days in a particular way. Encourage yourself and continue on the journey and just do a 90-day experiment with me. At the end of the 90 days, decide whether or not it's working. Don't stop partway through and say this isn't working. It's a process. So let's stay together through the whole process so you can really see your results. Because you are a spiritual being having a human experience. Spiritual being having a human experience. So let that vertical part of you represent that in you that is actually more than you know yourself to be. It's the part of you that's breathing you. It's the part of you that's actually giving you this life, that called you into existence. And spirit, whatever you call it, is ever for a freer, fuller, expanded expression of itself. It's actually that life energy. It's pressing through a blade of grass today to be a better blade of grass. It's pressing through the edges of a tree to be the better tree today than it was yesterday. And it's pressing through all of life to express itself more fully, and that includes you. Life sending signals of a greater life that is seeking to express by means of you. We all have spirit breathing us, beckoning us to expand and express. And when that life hits the land of time and space, or the land of polarity, this human experience is governed by the law of polarity. In the human experience, there is polarity. You have a spiritual nature and you have a human nature. And in the human nature, you have a part of you who does want to go forward, and you really does want to go forward, and you've got a part of you in your human nature that's arguing for why you can't. It's arguing for contraction, playing it safe. Just stay, you've got, be grateful for what you have. Yes, you can be grateful for what you have and grow your dreams. So that paradigm about whether or not you could actually do the things that you'd love to do begins to talk to you. Know that it's just a part of you that doesn't yet know who you are capable of being. It doesn't want to go forward. It's going to try to argue out of it. But you're going to lean into and nurture and pay attention to the part of you that does want to go forward so it can win over the part of you that's talking you out of it. Everything you ever got good at, you got good at because you were not good at it and you just didn't give up. There is a transformation in this program that will shift your perspective, give you thoughts and tools that will enable you to recognize when you're getting off track on the path toward your dream, and then how to get back on track right away and easily. So let's talk now about how this member site is laid out. because it's a really important resource to you. It's robust with materials that is really going to help you win. So notice above me the different pages. We are currently on the welcome page. Notice the commitment tab. That's where you get to make a declarative statement on your own behalf of your commitment to your dream, to your results by means of doing this program. And next you're going to see the weekly lessons page. Each week you'll click on the new tab that has all the content for your lesson. And each tab has a description of the week's lesson. So you have the option to listen to the audio directly off your computer or device, or you can download it onto your mobile device and have it with you wherever you go. You will receive an email each week to remind you when to start your next lesson. The 12 weeks of your program can be divided into 3 sections. Blueprinting is the first 30 days, where we help you design your vision for a life you would love. Bridging is where we train you in taking and making the mental move to narrow the gap between where you are and where you would love to be. So you know right now you have results now and you have results you would love. There's a gap. We're going to close that gap together. So you have blueprinting, then you have bridging, and then we have building, where you begin to take the action steps that actually create the life of your dreams. Twice a month for 1 hour, you can come to a live question and answer online call with our senior coach, Katie Augustine. You can submit your questions online or ask questions live. This question and answer call is where we do the fine-tuning, the actual unpacking of the depth of dream building system and how it works and can work for you. It's actually fun to be able to go deeper in both the art and the science of dream building. And you'll not only hear your questions answered, but you'll also hear from other dream builders and their questions. And often their questions are questions you didn't even know to ask, and answers come to you that you didn't even know you needed. That call is very important to accelerate your dream building. So not only is it helpful and informative, but we actually have a really good time together. So now, in case you miss a call, we have all these recorded, and each call is recorded and it's stored here on your site for you to listen to whenever you want to. And the last bonus tab instructs you how to join our private DreamBuilder Facebook group. It's only for dream builders. So I highly encourage you to sign up for that Facebook group. Share your thoughts with this wonderful community of like-minded, goal-oriented, heart-centered, amazing people. You've made a truly wonderful investment in yourself. Now, the biggest investment you could do in yourself and your dreams is to not just sign up, but actually do the program. And know this, just do something each week and move on. At least spend the hour listening to the lesson. It'll start to work inside of you. If you don't want to do all the things, that's okay, but the important thing is to create some cadence. It'll build momentum. So just do an hour a week at least. I celebrate you for making this decision. I believe this is your time. I believe it's not an accident we found each other, that this is your moment. Your history does not determine your destiny without your permission. You are more powerful than any circumstances going on in your life, that power breathing you. And by means of that power, you can be and do and have anything you choose if you're willing to follow the system by how results occur. Let this be the day you mark your life by. So go ahead and listen to week 1. To listen to that lesson right now. And here's to you creating a life you absolutely love.